Now first you're going to take your shirt, and instead of putting it on the correct way, you're actually going to put it on backward. But before you do that, take one corner of it and flip it. Now after you flip it, it should look like this in the center. And then put both your arms in the sleeves. Now when you put it on, it should look something like this. And if it has shoulder pads, make sure that before you button up the back, you adjust the shoulder pads. Okay, so your top is pretty much done. Make sure that you do button it all the way down to the bottom so that it can be secure at the waist. Next up, you're going to grab your skirt as well as a brooch of your choice. I like to get mine from the thrift store because they are way more durable, you know, the vintage kind. But you can totally get them on Amazon, pick them up at Walmart, whatever. But the thrift store ones are much better, trust me. Once your skirt is up, choose which side you want your split to be on. Take your hand inside, pull the corner inside out. Now y'all know I like to show a little leg, so keep in mind, the more material you pull up, the more thigh that's going to be exposed. If you want a more modest look, you can just drop it down some more. Totally up to you. From there, you're going to take your brooch and use it to close this gap right here. Now, this is an oversized skirt on you like it is on me. Although we're not doing any sewing for this demonstration, I personally would prefer to take this to a tailor and get the waistband taken in some. That way, my top can stay more secure because I am tucking it in. The tighter the waistband, the more in place that your top will be. Lastly, there is going to be some extra material here. You can choose to let it hang or you can tuck it in like I did. I just simply pulled it to the back of the skirt and then pulled it up and tucked it in the waistline. Now there is a slight bulge here when you slip the extra material to the back. That's only because this skirt is like 3 sizes too big on me. Normally I would go up maybe 1 or 2 sizes so it wouldn't be so much excess material. But again, this is something I could definitely get taken care of at a tailor. Or like I said, just go 1 or 2 sizes up instead of 3 sizes up. Alright, that's it. Now tell me, wasn't it way easier than you thought?
Trends that I think are fucking ugly, part 2. Y'all got so ass hurt with the last one. Prepare to be ass hurt again. Or you have an option to just keep scrolling and not care about my opinion. This fucking bag screams I'm basic. Like, y'all really paying like $30 to $40 for a bag that looks like a grocery bag? And I just don't get it. Like, little brown bag. Like, how is that cute? Can someone explain? Maybe I don't get it. Y'all are dead ass lying if you say this bag is cute. Crocs. Like, when the fuck did these clown shoes become a fashion statement? Totally get it if you're a nurse or you're on your feet all day, but even then, I still wouldn't wear them, but that's cool. But I see a lot of you guys wear them to like the bars and 5-star restaurants. And then y'all put studs on them like you're 12 years old. Are y'all really paying $100 for house shoes? It looks like you forgot to put on your real shoes before you left the house. It's about to be summertime. I know y'all feet are sweating. I just know it.
Fast fashion items that you should definitely stay away from if your goal is to achieve more of a classy and elegant look. I know these dresses are really in right now and even tops, but what really makes it look super tacky is the fact that it's so much going on at once. From the cuts, from the color scheme, one color then another, then tie-dye, and then you have a whole lady on the side. And the material is that stretchy, thin material. Tie-dye dresses like this, I do find it very hard to look classy when you're wearing tie-dye just because it does look very DIY. Dresses like this, I find it very hard to style this in a classy way when it has too many ties or strings going on. Here's a great example of adult fashion that looks very juvenile. I don't know why people wear this out. Anything that has butterflies, tie-dye, clouds, angels, tacky looks very cheap. Well, obviously they'll look very tacky because if they are made out of plastic, and also the studs, they just are not.
Okay, so I struggle making this, but don't pay attention to me struggling. Just watch and learn. So you take the bottom of your shirt, well, a tank top, I got this from Walmart, and you twist it up like so. And then you're gonna pull it from the bottom through the top. Make sure you're wearing a strapless bra. That's the only way this is gonna work. And then you pull it down. So make sure it's secure, and then pull it back through. Yes. And then you're gonna take, I actually had an earring the first time I did this, which was easier. But I have this broken bracelet, and I took that to secure that in because we don't want the girls popping out and scaring the children. Okay, so then you cover that up with the shirt, and then bam, look at you. You got a whole new shirt out of a Walmart tank top. Yes, it's giving what it needs to give. Date night. Yeah.
So, if you've been looking for ways to feminize your wardrobe, here are some quick tips that you might want to follow. Number 1, you want to pay attention to the colors that you're wearing. Rule of thumbs, if it could be found on a flower, it could definitely be found on you. Number 2, pay attention to the silhouettes. No, this doesn't mean you have to wear skin-tight clothing, but you want to make sure that you're choosing pieces that's going to accentuate your curves, not hide them. And lastly, look for feminine fabrics. For this, think of anything that you wouldn't expect your masculine counterpart to wear, like lace maybe? Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you follow Derisma Magazine for more tips.
Here's how to layer an outfit 101. First, start your foundation with a basic top that goes with everything, like this white button up. Then for your second layer, go for a more fitted item that lays perfectly on top. Add some accessories and footwear like these suede boots, and you can even add a third layer to complete your chic look.